Hello and welcome to another episode of Truly Bedrock with me, Mr. Beardstone. And first off, can I just say a huge thank you to everyone who watched my last video, commented on the last video. I had a lot of fun recording that intro, and it appears that everyone seemed to really enjoy it as well, so that is absolutely awesome. And as you can see, my security, well, I've had a little word with Gareth, and he's a lot more effective these days, which is just absolutely marvellous that he's having a whale of a time over there. There's one over here too, Gareth, come on. In between episodes, we have been carrying on with some experiments, and, well, we've still not really found out much, apart from don't AFK at the slime goo machine. I mean, technically it did nullify the nether stuff that we had in there, but it's created a bit of a mess, so I'm going to have to clean that up, which is, you know, I don't know, maybe I should get some hired help for this. But enough about science for now. This is not our plan for today. For today, we have other things we need to be doing, and I suppose first things first, I should probably get changed. There we go, back into some more comfortable clothes. That feels much better. First thing I intend to do today is to head over to the shopping district, because, ow, my face! That was a terrible idea, trying to fly like that. We're going to take a much safer first-person approach from now on, I think. So, first thing we're planning on doing today is to head over to the shopping district, because we have just finished up on the stream weekend, which I mentioned in the last episode, which I have to say was really, really good fun, and we got lots of terraforming done at the shopping district. But what I intend to do is to essentially put in a new shop near some of the area that we have terraformed. Although there have also been some incidents in this tunnel that we started and never quite got finished, so I think also in this episode we're going to get this done. Actually, I'll tell you what, shall I quickly do that now? Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. There we go, just something quick and easy for now to at least spawn-proof it. We'll probably do something nice with this tunnel further down the line, so if you do have ideas of what you think I can do in here, do let me know, because, yeah, I'm up for just having fun in here, really, let's be honest. One more thing I do want to do, however, is to put in a door, and I think I'm going to do that as a redstone door, just to put a piston door in here. So it's going to be me trying to do some redstone. I'll see you in a few hours. I'm really impressed with myself. That only took about 10 minutes, which is probably still way longer than it should have taken. But we have a working door. It's not the most secret thing in the world. Obviously from this side it doesn't need to be. But from this side it's clear that there's something a little bit off, but I think that's fine, you know, it doesn't need to be a secret, we just didn't want it to take over the room, I suppose. So, yeah, I'm happy with that, and hopefully we won't get ghast attacked next time we come through this tunnel, which has happened a few times now. It's quite frustrating. With that out of the way, we can continue our journey onwards to the shopping district, which is where we were heading, although I'm pretty sure I've just used loads of the materials I kind of needed for the build, but that's fine. We'll head over there and we'll have a look at what it is we're actually planning on doing, and what it was we got done on the stream day. And then I guess we're probably going to be making a start over there, and we're going to get this shop up and running sooner rather than later. On stream day, what we did was carry on this area and try and blend it into the surroundings a little bit more. We've put in some paths around here, connected up Groover's shop to the infrastructure of the shopping district as well, and I've also put in a stair set / tunnel thing that goes up to the top here. Now, this still needs some work, so this is something we'll be doing today as well. I didn't quite get it finished on stream day, but this links back up to the top area, and of course, back to the portals. But more importantly, we've also marked out an area here for a new shop. If I land over here, I can show you better. Lovely. So the new shop is going to go here, and because we've got like the modern district here, and then as it goes down, we've got a few more modern bits over there as well. I need to try and blend this in and make everything look fairly coherent. And I believe down there's something else going in that's going to be a bit more sort of natural and naturalised. So what I've done is to try and get a transition from the modern area into the slightly more sort of rusticy bit, I suppose. I don't really know how to say it. What I've done is we've got the smooth, nice paths at the top here, which we've carried on round across the top of these ledges. Then down here, the paths are going to be a bit more stony. And this path here, I'm going to replace as well and carry on the sort of stone path effect so that everything ties in nicely. And then that still leaves this area to become what it needs to become with all these lovely, wonderful turtles. So what we're going to be doing is putting in a building here. I have marked it out in black wool, and it's now the middle of the night, so yeah, not the best example. Can't really see what the plan is massively, I suppose, but we're going to put in one more modern style building here, and that's going to be kind of the end of our modern area, I suppose, that we've been building up over here. And this is going to be a jewellery shop. So the plan is pretty much to sell emeralds, lapis, iron, redstone, essentially just all the ores, but with a focus on the emerald side of things. We're going to be making use of the landscape round here as well. We're going to have big glass fronted windows with a big sort of curve going round, and then there's going to be display cases and things down here with stairs going up the side, and then more display cases and whatnot on the top here. So that's going to leave space under here, and depending on how the top area goes, I'm thinking I might want to put in a vault. So I've not really done vaults before. I think they could be quite fun. I've seen a lot of things about vaults, and I kind of want to give it a go. So I'm thinking if I put a nice big vault in here, we could also maybe even make this the headquarters of Diamond Pines Limited, have a little back room that has an office and a big vault where we can store our diamonds, because we have many, many diamonds now, and I need to keep them a bit more secure. I mean, I know we've got some in trees, which is really not a secure way to keep them. So what we're going to do is put all of our excess diamonds into a vault. I've pretty much got enough other diamond blocks to make a diamond beacon now as well, but considering the problems we're having with beacons, I think slamming another one into the middle of the shopping district is probably not a wise thing to do. I'm going to go find a bed somewhere to get my head down, and then we're going to make a start on this build.
Let's go paint the town red, what you say? You know that I would, but I got bills to pay. Take me dancing in your living room. Take your shoes off. Do, 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 do. Money makes the world go round. Money can't buy the love we found. Money troubles go away. I got bills to pay, my baby. Bills to pay. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay. Hey Jim, let's go shopping up and down the way. Well, I'll buy you anything, 'cause it's your special day. You don't have to be the latest fashion. You don't have to be made of gold. I don't need no fancy handbag if I got your hand of gold. Money makes the world go round. Money can't buy the love we found. Money troubles go away. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay.
Been a long time since we've used that tune for a time-lapse, but I'm very glad we did. It seemed very fitting. If you wanted to know a little bit more about that, that's actually by my friends John and Jamie, also known as the Jim Jams. There's a link in the description. It is on Spotify. You are free to listen to that at your will. But money. Yes, lots of shiny rich things in here. So I've basically got it done. I've still got some other finishing touches and things I need to do, but there's two entrances. We've got one at the top here, we've got one at the bottom as well that we just came in, and I've gone for quite a simple setup, so I'm going to just basically stack things as I need to for selling them at a diamond per slot, essentially, just to keep things simple. We're going to have gold, we're going to have emeralds, we're going to have lapis, although I haven't got quite so much of that, and we've got plenty of iron as well. But the main thing we actually want to sell here is the gold and the emeralds. We're not too concerned about the iron, so we're just going to be price matching everyone else. And the lapis, I don't really think there's anywhere to buy that, so, you know, maybe we'll have to get some more of that as well, because we've also got more storage down here for these things. But as I say, the main things we want to be selling are the gold and the emeralds, so I'm going to swap that out for a gold block, and we're going to have lots of gold in these boxes, lots of emeralds in these boxes, and behind here is where we're going to have our vault. which I still haven't designed yet. I still have no idea how that's going to look. I've also still got plenty of work to do out the front here as well. We've started the sort of transition from the nice smart pavement into the more regular pavement, but I literally just didn't have enough stone on me to actually do the whole path. So we're going to need to get ourselves some more of that, and I'll need to get some blackstone to put in a few bollards and things, and then I need to stock the whole thing. So we're going to head back to our base, we're going to grab lots of gold, lots of emeralds, and I might even trade up some more emeralds with the villagers while I'm there. And then we're going to come back here and get some stock in and actually apply some prices to this place. For now, I should probably put a sign down to say that it's not actually open yet. Time to do some villager trading. And about 10 or 15 minutes later, we now have just over a chest of emeralds, which is marvellous. That's exactly what we need. So I need to grab a couple of other resources from our storage. So we need some blackstone and some normal stone and some stone bricks and all those things. And I'm in the drink again. Oh dear, get out. I really need to put a bridge or something in across here. The amount of times I've just smacked into those rocks or fallen in the river. Jeez. Right, so yes, I need to grab a few more bits and then I've just smashed my face again. Oh, I'll see you in the shopping district. And with that, our shop is now fully stocked. So we have gold, we have emeralds, we have a little bit of lapis, not too much. There's some more upstairs though. And then across the front here, we've just got lots and lots of gold because we've got an absolute ton of that. So hopefully we can actually start selling some stuff. I think we're probably good to actually open now, so we're going to quickly do that. But we do still have some work to do outside here, so mainly down the bottom and connecting all up to this side of things, it's looking pretty rough around here. So I'm going to put in a bit of time now, try and get this area looking a bit nicer, and then I guess we'll probably be able to call this part done, and then actually start work on the vault. I think that's looking much better down there now. It ties in with the area, and also this bit here can still be left because I'm not entirely sure what Liara's plan is for this entire thing. I know that there's going to be something to do with turtles, but beyond that I don't really know, so I don't want to intrude on that area down there. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is probably actually move on to where the vault's going to go. I did dig out a little bit and I found a pocket of water. So yeah, I think I'm going to do some digging, some filling in, and then some digging again. And we're going to actually go down a few floors so that we can put in a nice big vault door down there. We're going to need quite a lot of space down there, however, to actually get the vault door fitted in, because there's going to be obviously some redstone, a decent amount of redstone that's going to go along with it as well. So the first thing we're probably going to need to do down here is literally just dig out an absolutely massive hole, because we need space for the vault, we need space for the corridors, we need space for the door, which I think I'm going to do as a 5x5 door. And then we need space for all the redstone to make that door work. Let's get digging. So I've been doing some digging. I haven't done any of the makey look nice around the edge yet, but I have been working out some redstone. Yes, you heard me correctly. I've been working out some redstone. And what I've got here is a simple sort of sorting system attached to a pulse extender, which is basically going to be our keycard system. So the plan is to put some shulker boxes on the floor here, because that's going to fit in with our design. And the one here, if you put any items in it, obviously nothing will happen unless you put the keycard in. And when that happens, which currently it's not a proper keycard, it's literally just a piece of white concrete, what that will do is create a pulse around here, which is then going to be what opens the door. And now that's the big thing we need to do next, is to actually make the door. Behold the mighty vault door. Look at that. Doesn't that look marvellous? I've even managed to get the Beard Corp logo into it, which I'm very pleased about. And I've got a floor of shulkers, but that's for a very specific reason. And I've managed to get a little bit of decoration in. I think it works quite well from up here. You just sort of get a glimpse that there's something down there, but obviously no one can possibly get through here because it says staff only. But if they do happen to get past that sign, they'd need a key to get in. So the way it works is if I go into this box and put in my vault key. Chong, 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 chong. Look at that. What a beauty. And then the key gets deposited back into this box here, which is absolutely marvellous. And then it all closes up again. Look at that, this thing works a treat. So if we just head back inside, I've not done too much on the other side. I've basically just sort of covered up the redstone bits, and I've just put a button on the floor at the moment so we can get back out. But it's looking alright. I think I like the welcome corridor here. We've still got lots to dig out to actually make the vault side of things. And the only bad thing about this door is there's not really much I can do about the back because of the way the redstone is. Because it's all, well, there you go, look, there's some. So I can't actually put anything on the back because of the way that it all works. And in fact, talking about how it works, let's quickly hop over to my creative world and I'll show you the redstone. There we go, there's some redstone. You didn't really think I actually designed that myself, did you? Don't be silly, it's redstone. I don't know that much redstone. Although I did do the keycard system myself, I'm quite pleased with that. But the actual door itself was actually designed by Curry Kane. I've linked to his video above and also below in the description. And I do highly recommend checking that out if you wish to build one of these giant massive doors. It's very, very good. I like it. The only slight downside to this door is because we are on a server and it relies very heavily on sort of the ticks and the tick rates and so on. Occasionally when it closes, it leaves a bit of the door behind. Probably about sort of 1 in 10 times it doesn't close properly. But if that happens, all I have to do is open it and close it again and it will reset itself. So it's not a particularly big issue, but it is one of those things that I've tried fiddling with the timings and that, and nothing really can be done about it. And yeah, as you see, most of the times it closes absolutely fine. Now we've got our fancy door all ready, it's time to actually start digging out the vault. So let's crack on, shall we? Okay, so I may have got slightly carried away again. I did a little bit more than just the digging, but we've still got work to do, so it's all good. And what we now have is this. Look at that, what a beaut. So I still need to sort out the roof. I also want to swap out this red terracotta here, which was actually naturally there and I did quite like it. But now that we've got our logo in the bottom there, I think I actually want to swap that out and put the purple terracotta in there instead. So we're going to get that swapped out. And we're also going to sort out the roof. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this yet. Probably going to make it up as we go along like we usually do. But most importantly, I know what you're all thinking. What are you going to do with your diamonds? Are they going on that platform? No. No, they're not. Oh, this is a really dark corner. That's scary. So what we're actually going to be doing with the diamonds is once we've replaced the floor down here, we're going to be stacking up the diamonds all around the edge here in this pit, so to speak. We're going to leave the logo clear and then we're going to put glass over the top of it. So yes, it's kind of a vault. It's got a vault door. It's going to be storing my diamonds, but this room's actually here to serve another purpose. And that, of course, is the head office of Beard Corp. And it's just going to have diamonds all over the place. It's going to be marvellous. I've been working hard and I hope you're ready for this because it's looking pretty awesome in there if I do say so myself. Although currently there's still no diamonds in there. That's, yeah, that's definitely the next thing on the list. But let's go take a look at where we're at. Open please. Look at that. Beautiful. And look at this room. How cool does this look? So I've got lots of lights. I've got lights hidden here behind the white concrete, which doesn't quite blend in, but it's kind of better than any of the other versions of lights I had down there. Some of them are probably going to get covered over with diamond blocks anyway, once we get those in, but we'll see. But I really like how this room turned out. I wasn't too sure what to do with the ceiling, so I just turned it into a void, which I think works quite well. It kind of you know, keeps focus on the floor and where all the diamonds are going to be, I suppose. Which ultimately is, you know, going to be the focal point of this room, let's be honest. So the next thing to do is to place this almost 2.5 stacks of diamond blocks in here, which is going to be marvellous. I might use a couple of fake ones in front of some of the lights, just to cover up some of them, but still let the light through, because I think that's going to be needed, really. Otherwise, it's going to be quite even all the way around where the lights are. So we might use a couple of fake ones, but we will keep count of the real ones. I think what I might do is put a machine or something over here and use emeralds maybe, just to count how many diamond blocks I've got in there. So let me quickly pop outside, grab myself a stack of emeralds. Lovely, and oh no, we're not going to make it back in time. That's fine, I left my key out here anyway, which is not the way to keep a vault secure, let's be honest. There we go. So you may have noticed then, when I put the wrong item in, nothing happened. Because I've actually got the item sorted directly below the chest, if you accidentally put the wrong thing in, it doesn't matter. It doesn't break this. Oh, no, no! Oh, yeah, don't do that. So I've just realised I ran out there to grab a stack of emeralds. What I actually needed was 3 stacks of emeralds. Well, 2 stacks and 27 emeralds. And I also needed a chest to put them in. So that was just a big fail all round. Let's go for that again, shall we? We're back and we're better prepared this time. So I'm going to put a proper counter type thing over here at some point. But for now, we'll just dump everything into a chest. So, what have we got? 2 stacks and 27 going in there at the moment, which is marvellous. The rest of these I'll stick over here. We'll find somewhere for some backup ones to live as well. But that's just so we can keep count of how many diamond blocks we've got in here. And maybe we should have a count for how many we've got in our diamond trees as well. But that does kind of bring me on to another point, which is I'm not sure how safe my diamond blocks are in my diamond trees these days. I mean, they've already been stolen once. There's, you know, shenanigans going about on the server, and I do fear for the safety of my diamonds over there. It's kind of part of the reason for this vault. I know technically I could have just put them in an ender chest, but where's the fun in that? So we're going to get these first lot of diamonds in, and then I might actually go replace the ones on my diamond trees with the diamond mini blocks for a while, just to, you know, keep them safe. And it's also probably going to make this place look even cooler, let's be honest. Looking much better now we've got all those diamonds in, and I've also added a desk over here. And because we've got the mini blocks, look at this. This is amazing. We can actually sit in these awesome custom chairs, and that is just absolutely beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I totally stole this idea off Jesse, so thank you for that, Jesse. I've also added a smaller chair on this side for any visitors, and I think having a nice big grand room like this with all of our diamonds and just one small desk is the perfect office for Beard Corp. Although maybe there's 1 or 2 more things we can put in here, because if you think about it, this is a vault, and what do people put in vaults? Their riches, but also things that mean a lot to them. You know, their memories, maybe. And since the start of the season, we've had various items, let's say, that we've ended up with in our possession, be they books or notes or just other items that are kind of mementos from our time here on TV so far. And I think it makes sense to get those involved as well. So I'm going to head back to base, go get those, and find out what BJ's doing up there. Is that BJ? What's he playing at? We've got some things to do. What was I doing? I was going to get something. I was going to go get some mementos. No! What's he doing? Why is he? Oh, he's throwing scaffolding at me. This will not do. This will not do. No. 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 Disgusting. Disgusting. Get away. No. Not interested. We went and got all our fancy memorabilia stuff, we've made it back, and this place is looking lovely, fine and dandy, and we've got plenty of space to add more mementos as we go along. So what we've actually got here is our first Wither Skull, our first Pillager Banner, our first Elytra, which actually made us plummet to our death at one point, so that is actually a broken Elytra, we've decided to keep that. We've also got a few books scattered around for different things, such as, what's this one? So this is the first clue from Dadcraft's Scavenger Hunt, and this one is Scam 4. Yes, so that was actually when Tiz tricked me into thinking Jesse had helped him on something called Scam 4. Believe it or not, I got scammed. We've also got Tiz's Pig Step disc there, the very first music disc we got, and I can't remember what that elytra was. I think that elytra was just to balance out that one because it looked a bit weird. I can probably get rid of that now. So that one shouldn't be there at all. And then, yeah, Dragon Head. We've got a couple more books here as well. So I think that's to do with the Diamond Tree legalities. We've got all of the banners going around from all of the different shops and things that we've had. We've got a hazmat suit. We've got our first Tiz head. And of course, we have the trident from right near the beginning of the series, when we were trying to advertise our trident shop by throwing tridents at people, naming our shop. Yeah, it didn't work out as well as you might think. Lastly, I've also got a couple of boxes here which I will dye white. So this is the box that keeps count of how many diamond blocks I have in there. That are the real ones, of course, not the small little ones. And in here is some more emeralds that I can move over there as needed. I mean, that's quite optimistic of me, isn't it? Another 4 stacks of emeralds. But we can live in hope. And when we've got an office this cool, it's probably going to happen, right? I could see myself sitting here for all the big business meetings, talking to someone else in the other seat, surrounded by all my glorious, magnificent, wonderful goodies I have here, and whoa, what's happened here? All in all, this build has taken a lot longer than I initially expected it to because, well, initially I wasn't going to put a massive vault like that in it. I was just going to put something small. But I love how it's come out. This entire area is looking better. The shop's looking nicer. The one thing we didn't quite get round to was actually terraforming the top of this path here and getting rid of the old path. So that's something that we'll probably have to save for next episode. Sadly, that is all we have time for in today's episode, but I hope you have enjoyed it. And hanging out here in the shopping district today has really just gone to show me how awesome this server is. I mean, we've bumped into so many people while we've been here, and they've mostly been doing really strange things. It's a weird bunch we've got here, but I love them. So that's a bye from me, and I'll see you all on the next episode of Truly Bedrock. Bye-bye now. I never did grab all those diamonds from my diamond pines, did I?